Hey guys, Tennessee Frank here, and we're going to be taking a look at what will probably become my new daily driver, and that's going to be MX 19.2, and this time it is going to be with the KDE Desktop environment, which, as you know, is my desktop of choice. But here's the welcome screen. Whenever you boot in, you'll get this welcome screen. Gives you a handy little place to kind of go to things if you want to install codecs or, check the forums out or play with the tools or anything. Yeah, you'll get this message. You can check a box so that it won't pop up every time you boot in, which is nice. But we'll get rid of that. But yeah, we'll take a quick look around since I got my Linux hat on and just see what it's going to look like. You should be fairly familiar with KDE Desktop, with what I've been running, lately, the Debian that I've been running. It's got KDE. A few things that are going to be a little bit different, though, with MX. When you watch my video about the USB stick that every Linux user needs, the MX USB stick, that's because it has a lot of tools. If you open up your panel here, you can see, you can click on MX Tools, and there are just a ton of different tools that you can use. Of course, we can get rid of that. We can go to Alternatives, check Application Dashboard. We can switch, and now we can bring up the dashboard, which this is my preferred way of looking at what's installed. It's easier for me to find stuff, but now we can check on tools here. Click on it, and let's move this over. And we are running this in GNOME boxes, so it may look a little bit sluggish. We only gave it 2 gig of RAM, and yeah, it's not going to be as fast as it would if you install it. But you can see they have like a kernel update tool, USB making tool. You can do a snapshot of your system and back it up. So if any time in the future you mess something up, you can go back to that. A remaster tool, boot repair, boot options, user manager, so you can add users. There's a cleanup tool, chroot rescue scan. They have bash configuration, conky, which you can change this conky up here in the corner. Make it different. Like I said, you can install your codecs, NVIDIA drivers, just a ton of stuff. I mean, I really love MX because of the tools they include with the distribution. They even have a fixed GPG key tool. So if your GPG keys get messed up, it makes it easy to fix those. Package installer, which is just, your basic package manager. One thing we can do, let me move myself down here out of the way. If we type in Discover, you'll see Discover is not in here by default, which for me, that's personally kind of nice. I always removed it whenever I would install the Plasma Desktop, because I really don't care for it as a package manager. A lot of times when you would boot into your system, it would take over the process of trying to do updates. So if you drop a terminal, try to do updates, it'd lock you out. You couldn't do that. So I would always remove that just so I could do my updates manually. I'd much rather do them that way. But yeah, a quick look around. Like I said, you got your conky here, which you can change. There's the install button, makes it real easy. They do give you a manual to help explain things. Frequently asked questions. Of course, our dock along the bottom is going to look very, very similar to our dock from my Debian install. Basically the same. You do have your file manager, which we'll go ahead and open that. And right now it is set on single click. I'd go change that too. You can adjust your icon size, make your icons bigger. They do have your controls, which you can adjust stuff. You can configure Dolphin from here. They do have a public and a template folder, which I get rid of. I don't use those for anything. But you have your Firefox web browser, which is nice. They give you a couple different screen options here. But you'll see the conky disappear when I go to my second screen. And like I said, there's quite a few things in here right out of the box. If we go to all, let me move myself over here, get out of the way. We go to all, we can kind of see stuff that's already included there, which let me see if we can do that again. We can go through graphics, internet, multimedia, you get your VLC and Clementine, MX Tools, Office, you got LibreOffice, all of your settings, they even got a firewall included. Tweak tools, your system, you got your KS SysGuard, which is going to be in there. Disk management tools. I mean, just HTOP's already in, which is nice. A lot of stuff that I'm having to install when I do my Debian installs is already here, so I don't have to mess with doing a lot of that. But yeah, this is probably going to be my new daily driver. It is based on Debian, so we have the stability there that I like. It is KDE, and it's letting me know there are updates available. But it is KDE, which that's the desktop I love. Plus I get my Conky. I don't have to jump through hoops to get it. And I get all those great tools. So yeah, just a really quick look at what's going to be my new daily driver. MX 19.2 KDE. And I'll go ahead and post a link down to the in the comments to show you where to go get this and download it. But like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. Y'all have an awesome rest of the day. We'll talk to you later. TN.Frank out of here.